back once again. It's the Uncle, and welcome to another episode of TUBARS, the Uncle Freestyle Review Show. And listen, this week, oh snap, what the heck is interrupting the episode of TUBARS? I gotta see who this is. I'm coming.
Previous.
Oh my goodness, look who it is. The beautiful Lady Merk. Oh, look who I got. I got a special treat for y'all. Oh, yeah, there you go.
How y'all doing today? How you doing, Mike?
I'm good. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I'ma start living life every day like a celebration. Every time I wake up out the bed is a celebration. Every time I make it home to the crib is a celebration. Why? Cause life too short, so live it life. It's a celebration. Throw your glass up and let's toast to the future for it pass us. Do say in the cup for my ashes. Did a little college, but I didn't get my master's. Mama had me out of wedlock. I'm a bastard. Then later on, she got married to a bastard. Yup, pun intended. This is my life, my thoughts, my lyrics. So who's offended? Yeah, I extended my heart and it ended when girls I befriended became too dependent. And boys who pretended to love me but didn't. Leave it up to them, they'll probably say that I'm tripping. Girls I used to hang with be saying I'm acting different. Cause I am trying to be on the same that they was 10 years ago. That's lame. Life too short and I'm trying to be famous like yesterday. I'ma start living life every day like a celebration. Every time I wake up.
Hey, listen. How could I get upset? I mean, my TUBARS episode was interrupted this week by someone that has been making a mark here lately in the hip-hop scene. Very beautiful, very talented. Please tell the people who you are.
Thank you so much, by the way. My name is Lady Merk the Black Russian, also known as Philly Sex Kitten, also known as the Lycan. Well, because you know what's funny, because I had to pause on that one. I had a conversation the other day with somebody regarding the name.
Okay.
And they thought I was, I guess, swagger jacking someone who also had the Lycan as an attribute.
Who
Now, I clarified very clearly that I wasn't using the name as an attribute. It was more so for a mixtape.
Right.
But it was just funny how I was just like, oh God, like I can't even say the Lycan without, you know how it is. You popping, people want to get in the mix.
Right.
They do a lot.
All right,
That's
so,
Philly for you.
So speaking of the Lycan, all right, word around town is, and if they follow you on Instagram, that you got something coming up pretty special, pretty soon.
Yes, that I'm so excited about too. It's actually my mixtape called The Lycan, and I chose that name for that reason because I felt like a Lycan. If you ever watched The Underworld, the movie, you know that the Underworld, the character is the creature itself is a human who transforms into a werewolf or transform into a form of a werewolf. I feel like a werewolf looks like a beast to me. It's a beastly animal. I'm a beast on a mic.
Right.
And over the years, I've transformed from being a more subdued, more sexy, calm rapper to a more aggressive, assertive rapper.
Wow.
So
okay. All
that's
right.
what brought that title.
I'm so glad that you broke that down for me because I seen the post and I was like, you know, what direction is she going this go round? You know, your history speaks for itself. You know, and it just as far as the Lycan and Mercury Rising, which you brought out last year, which I enjoy so much. What do you see is the growth from that point up until now, or even your career as a whole?
Well, overall, as a whole, with my career, I definitely need to say honesty, being more honest. I think I used to filter myself a lot. Okay. And that also came with the name The Lycan because when I was younger and I just started rapping, like even before the Ram Squad days, when I broke and had my own solo career, I was just like very cautious about what I said.
Right.
And I noticed the older I got, the more I grew into my artistry, I was like, you know what, fuck what people think.
Right.
If I want to rap about pussy today, I'm going to rap about pussy.
Okay.
If I want to rap about dick, I'm going to rap about that. If I want to rap about certain artists, females or men, I'm going to rap about that. I'm not going to have a filter because they're not listening. I feel like they weren't listening to me.
Okay.
Oh, that's the Sex Kitten. She's in this box.
Right.
Now I'm beasting shit. and now they listening.
Right, right.
So that's where the progress came in.
Okay, all right.
Just being more honest.
I'm telling you, I'm waiting for this like, and I want to see the difference because I got a lot of enjoyment out of Mercury Rising. Of course, you know, I featured your video on my show, Money on the Menu.
Yes, thank you.
Which is, you know, a hot track to me, and another track that I love so much. Speaking of being honest and just people, you know, like you say, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Like for me, that's a beautiful track because a lot of people always got something to say.
Yeah.
You know, they don't contribute nothing to your career.
Exactly.
You know, so I just wanted to commend you on that particular track.
Thank you so much, Mike. Yeah, people don't be beneficial in any way whatsoever, but yet they have so much to say. They're so vocal about what you should and you shouldn't do. And my thing is, if you don't like me, why do you care?
Exactly.
So that's where I would say the Lycan was created at that point because I said I be in my bag, Birkin. Right. So why do you care if I'm twerking?
Exactly.
Why do you care what I do, who I screw? Then you say you out here working. Like it started from then. Like prior to that, I was doing songs like the twerk song, like the Poom Poom song, which you said you like, the Diamonds freestyle, like certain things that were more like about my life and about my experiences, but it wasn't straight in your face and it wasn't aggressive enough because I felt like I wasn't taken serious.
Right. Okay. All right. So it's something I always got to ask artists. You know, we grab stuff from here, we grab stuff from there that makes us into the artists that we are today.
Right.
So who were your influences? You know, like it could be in the entertainment world, it could be personal.
Right.
What contributes to Merk?
Well, you're gonna start with artists first.
Yeah, it could be. Sure.
Eminem will be at the top of my list.
Okay.
Marshall Mathers will be the top.
That's your favorite MC? Yes,
that's my favorite rapper. Everybody that knows me knows that that's my favorite rapper. Like when I first heard the Marshall Mathers LP, Volume 1, and I heard like, it wasn't just the mushroom songs. It wasn't just like the Kill You song. It was every song with a track. Like you can listen to it and you can see like it drew you. Like you thought he was crazy, but yet it was entertaining, and I've loved him ever since then. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
I wrote my first rap to the Final Hour, which is track number 8 on her album.
Okay. Yeah.
You know when the beat go off, it like like the instrumental rides for like a minute and a half. And one day I just was like, this beat is crazy, and I just started writing to it.
Oh, wow.
But after that, I heard the Marshall Mathers LP, and that's what made me want to really be a rapper.
Right. Okay.
So that was kind of more that more solidified it for me. But those two artists, I would say, inspired me to be a rapper. Her on the female side and him on the male side.
Okay. All right. Anything personal? Anybody personal?
My mom.
I was definitely going to
Mama Merk.
Mama Merk. Okay.
I'm an only child. Everybody that knows me knows I adore her, and our relationship is very special. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's something that I always ask any female MC that I talk to. It's so hard. Like if you ain't out here with everything hanging out, you know, or if you ain't, like you say, talking about I'm doing this with this dude or whatever. Why the frick is it so hard for female MCs to break through in the music industry?
I think, first of all, I noticed you said why the freak.
I don't curse.
Are you serious?
I don't. If you watch any,
so
that's all right.
I'm such
it's
a party
done. That's all right. It's good.
Goodness.
I don't curse. Yeah. So I'm a fricker dude. I'm gonna do all that. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna start the interview all over.
No, we good.
Talking about dick.
We good.
But no, like to answer your question, I think it's very hard for females because, for one, like I said earlier, I don't think they look at us and take us seriously unless we look like y'all. Right. Like my thing is, and no disrespect to the Brat, no disrespect to Young and May, but I feel like if you're coming out and you looking like a dude and you rapping like a dude, but you're a female, how the hell can you differentiate a female rapper from a male rapper? Like once again, I enjoy their music. Brat, one of my favorite female rappers, but I just feel like they don't take us serious unless we rap like that. And I think that's one of the reasons why I chose to be more aggressive, because I'm like, okay, I know if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but I've been doing this for a very long time, and I'm still not, I haven't gotten my just due. So maybe if I keep the sex appeal, but just add a little bit more aggression to my...
Please, listen, y'all, keep the sex appeal.
Keep the sex appeal, but add a little bit more aggression to, like what Nikki said a long time ago. Oh, a man could say, you know, you call somebody a bitch and you bossed up. But if a female talk aggressive, she's a bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like in order to have a voice, you got to be a certain way. And we're not taken seriously because we're females. Simply because we're females. You see how young M.A., and not to take anything from her, but you see how she came out and automatically off of one song, she's a smash.
Right. BET Awards.
Doing it all.
Yeah.
Doing it all.
Yeah,
and a female like myself who write my own lyrics, who hasn't slept my way to the top, who hasn't did anything to really degrade myself in any sense. I am hot. I know I'm not ass.
Right.
I have the whole package.
Right.
But I have not gotten my just due. Why? Because I promote my sexuality. I promote being feminine. Unless another thing, if you're not coming out as a first lady in the group, because Lil' Kim had Big, Foxy had Jay, Remy had Pun, Nicki had Wayne.
That's right.
Who really came out as a female by themselves? Name one, and I'll wait. Sexy, promoting sexuality, and did it on her own. It's not none.
It's not none.
It's not one.
You're absolutely right.
So I think it's hard for us because when you have a woman who's trying to do that, who's trying to not be a part of be someone's first lady, or not trying to sleep with this guy, or not trying to wear something oversized, or say I'm a dyke just to get on. I'm just trying to do it the regular way. I'm Lady Merk, I'm Tamara Lewis, and I'm Lady Merk, and I'm sexy, I got a fat ass, I got big titties, and I want to rap.
Right.
And I don't need to be a part of a group.
Another thing, too, that I want to commend you for, and of course, whatever, off script, whatever. I hear you talk a lot about being real. You have real breasts, you have real behind, and I think that is encouraging, especially in today's youth, where everybody want to run out and get this done and get that done. So I just wanted to commend you for that. Also,
Thank you. Thank you. And it's important to me. And people say I say that in hatred, or I say that out of hate. I don't. But 80% of the female artists, even like back then when I first started rapping, the women were more natural. Now it's like you have to be a certain way. You got to have these big fake looking hips and this big weird ass that don't fit the size of your legs and your thighs, and you got to have all this stuff done when you were beautiful. Yeah, to me, like, Kim was beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
I still sit back and watch Crush on You, like, you were beautiful.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
You know, and even Nicki, when I see her early stuff with Fendi, I felt like she was beautiful.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You know, and I promote that, and I say that, and I'm adamant about that, and vocal about that, because I feel like if someone is saying it and saying, that's basically showing you that it's okay to be natural.
That's right.
And people be like, well, Merk, if you ain't have a big butt and big titties and all this stuff, you would go get it. I probably would not.
Right.
Knowing me, knowing my authenticity, I'll probably would stay how I am, and just probably exercise more and do crunches more, do the things that you need to do to beef up your body, but not necessarily go and get work done. So yeah, I say it all the time, because I don't want nobody to think that I did.
Right.
Because I used to be really skinny in high school. I was really skinny. So then when I gained the weight, people was like, well, where did this come from? It just came from just being growing up.
A grown woman.
Yeah, growing into a woman.
So it's so many, MCs out here, so much music. I mean, my inbox is flooded crazy, as you probably know. Listen to this, listen to that.
Right.
What separates Merk from all the other music, or, in some cases, what's going on out here today? What's in your music that separates you from everybody else?
I guess it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very not now. It's not current. Like, people say I have like an old school flow, and maybe I do. It's very vintage, I would say. And I think right now, listening to the hip hop that's going on now, I don't sound like what's current. Right. It sounds almost refreshing to hear, because it's something that's like, oh, I remember that. Like, when they hear about it, they're like, yeah, I remember that flow. People always say, you remind me of like the Kim, you remind me of when they, and now those girls are sounding like the newer generation. It's funny because they are older, but they're now sounding like the newer generation. And I just feel like, I think because I'm staying true to myself and not trying to conform and change my flow, and just staying true to, like, because I'm a 80s baby, but I'm inspired by 90s hip hop.
Right.
So, like, I love that flow. I think that's what separates me from, because it's refreshing to hear, because it's like, okay, she not sounding like what's out now. Right. It's something different.
And I appreciate that too, because there's a lot of freaking trash out there right now. And TUBARS will weigh in on the trash. Another thing I gotta ask too, like, we all have that dream of hitting it big, getting signed to a major. If somebody was to come to you with some real paper and they say, listen, this is your budget, I'm gonna give you. You could go grab 5 people that you want to work with that's gonna produce and make this album a classic. Who would you choose? It could be famous or non-famous.
Well, it would have to be famous for me.
Okay.
But Dr. Dre.
All right, Dr. Dre. Is
my #1 producer, like always has been. Like, as I mentioned earlier, my favorite rapper is Eminem.
Yeah, right.
So it's just something about that sound. And like you said, how many people?
5. Give me 5.
Oh gosh, I don't think I have 5.
No,
I don't think I have 5. It would be very minimum. It would be Dr. Dre. I like Tim.
Okay, of course.
I love Timberland. If I can get Kanye West out of retirement from producing, I don't think he'd do it anymore.
I'm not sure.
I don't think he'd do it. I don't remember the last beat he produced.
Right. Yeah.
I don't remember the last beat he produced. His hands are so full right now. But I would say those 3.
Okay.
I feel like my sound. Oh, and I would love to have a RZA track. If I can do a project with RZA, that would be actually dope.
Yeah.
If I can do a project with RZA, like an 8-song EP with RZA. Yeah. So RZA, Ye, Dre, and Tim.
Okay. All right, and that's classic.
Yeah.
I'm sure. All right, so I'm going to ask this one more time just for the people who didn't listen to the beginning, which I'm sure you probably did. Let the people know what we can expect on a Lycan.
Okay, well, definitely it's some diversity, but it's not as diverse as Mercury Rising was. Mercury Rising was, I did a little bit of pop, I did a little bit of love, I did a little freaky, I did a little hard. This is, all of it's aggressive, all of it's in your face, but what's diverse about it, because it's, it's a mixtape, so it's over industry beats, of course.
Right.
I don't think I have any originals on there.
Right.
But what I would say, it's a story. It'll show you, like for that question you asked, it'll be self-explanatory. It'll show you how Merk transitioned in from being how she was, from Mercury Rising, which I just released last year, to how I am now.
Okay.
It is definitely, you'll see the difference.
I'm looking forward.
I don't want to give too much.
That's
because
fine. I got it. Everybody say that. Everybody I interview, they be like, oh no, I'm gonna let you gonna wait and see. All right, I respect that. I'm gonna wait and see. And,
I will say this, to sum it up, it's honest.
Okay.
So if you have like thin skin and you feel like, how they be like, well, was you coming at me? Was you coming at? If it don't apply, let it fly. If you feel like you're listening to it and it sounds like it's coming at you, then it's coming at you.
Right. Okay.
So
it's coming at you. It's
coming
coming at you.
I mean, whoever. Some people like, I just felt like that was directed. Every time I rap, people say, who are you coming at?
Right.
I'm not nobody in particular, but if the shoe fits.
You wear it. Right. So another thing that I'm sure the shoe is going to have to fit. I know y'all waiting, like I've been doing on the last couple episodes of TUBARS. I'm about to throw Lady Merk in the booth so we can see some of this aggressiveness that we're talking about. And y'all just better stay tuned because I got a treat in for y'all.
Yeah, it's your girl Lady Merk the Black Russian. The Lycan coming soon. Black Friday, yeah. This is it, yup. Black Russian from the 215, and she sick, yup. I do it for them sexy ladies with the big butts. So pop a bottle, crack a L, and get lit. What? Introducing L-A-D-Y, M-E-R-K. Marats on the feet, Versace on the lay. Balmain butter so soft, parquet. Nigga heard his pussy good, now he wanna parlay. I'm like, nigga, you been on your ass all day. Ain't got a pot to piss in, but you got the new J's. Bitches cutting checks for niggas, that's them new ways. Artist, business, women, boss, yeah, that's my new wave. Can't swim up in my ocean, number 5 be my potion. Chanel, that is. Got him like, what's the commotion? So hungry that it feels like I'm never full. I got a pound of that gank in my never for. Call my sugar daddy when I can't get my other boy. All he wanna do is see me catwalk to the door. He get off on it. I'm a sex kitten. Catch me butt naked in some hills up in Hell's Kitchen. And don't compare me to the rest. I am so different. Listen, chef, привет, как тебя зовут? Я черный, русский, загнись, блядь, сука. I'm only here to blow like the hookah. So peep game and watch how quick I maneuver. Sharper than them gloves on Freddy Krueger. You might learn something if you use your medulla. It's more than one way to get at this moolah. He could've bagged if he was a tad bit cooler. Hoo-ha? Yeah, me. Money ain't a factor, so these frugal niggas scare me. Frugal niggas scare me. Are you just listening or do you really hear me? Lyrics don't count no more, that's why they fear me. This new music, I'm on another level with. Mercury is rising, she hotter than the devil's dick. Which means your relevance is irrelevant. When it comes to these bars, they don't want none. Celibate. Yeah.
TUBARS.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yo. H2O flow, wetter than great whites. Take mics, spit written you like. New heights like first flights, written retina sights. Even in night vision, still narrows the back, bitten individuals to stay bullshit. Want me to keep spitting, I will. Bill, mindset's real with no deal. Still kept it trill, you kneel. Stay down for real. The uncle's crown was placed on my shape, the sharp. Taking hearts like music from hearts. Out the dark, be the border fell apart. Like that puzzle me glued back. Now it's art. You chart and stay sour. Fill tower with records every hour on the hour. Dropping crates and seconds. Never nectar, I meet sweets with 1 feet. Under pressure, now it's too deep. I creep like cheats, peak, weak, unique like each. Situation calls for it, bring heat. Discreet with scams, defeat playing jams. And man, get off my for meals like the Rams. I am a natural born spiller. Why you front killer? PA dot filler dot delf iller. TUBARS.
And we lit, yup. Uncle Brisk, yup. And the Lycan, yup. Black Friday.